Would like to give a quick shout out to Delectable Baking Company in Rio Rancho for hosting yet another one of our interviews, this time with one of the best talents in the entire country.
And can I get your first and last name?
Anthony Delangel,
And what high school do you go to?
Cleveland High School.
And what position do you play?
Pretty much everywhere, but mainly third.
Awesome. And then, some pretty big news. You won the Gatorade Player of the Year. So can you just walk me through how you found out and what it felt like?
Honestly, I just woke up one morning, just kind of going about my day, and then I got a text from a random number, and it said, "Congratulations on Gatorade Player of the Year." And then, I told my parents, and it was a very exciting day.
Now, we were just talking before I started recording this, but you told me that your mom has won this award too?
She has. She won it for volleyball at Las Cruces High back in, I think, 1998.
Oh my gosh, just a family of athletes, huh?
Yeah, a little bit, but that's kind of where I get it. We'll chip off the old block, right?
No, of course. And then this next year you committed to the Oklahoma Sooners. So what made Oklahoma the right school, the right fit for you?
I just love the overall vibe, and the campus was really nice. I love the coaches and their whole view on baseball. I love the way they approach the game, and I had a few buddies going there, and it just felt like home, to be honest.
That's awesome. And then the next question I want to ask you is, you are one of the most talented players, not only in the state, but in the country. So can you talk a little bit about, what it means to be getting that kind of attention, to be getting that much praise for your game and the way that you play?
It's great and all, but, you always got something better to be at, and you're always trying to get better. And honestly, that's the main thing. There's always something to get better at. So that's kind of how I try to approach my life, and kind of keep my head down and keep going, keep working hard.
And obviously, all the younger guys, the freshmen, the sophomores, the juniors are all going to be looking up to you. And you've been playing for Coach Shane Schallenberger for a while now. So what advice can you give to any young baseballers going through the Storm program?
Just work hard, playing for Shal for a while now. He always expects you to play hard. If you can't do that, then, that's all he looks for, So just, even when it gets hard, just keep working hard.
Perfect. And then, obviously you grew up a fan of the game. So who would you put on your Mount Rushmore as most inspirational baseballers? You can't put me, by the way. Let's give it.
One, I got to go Tatis. Love the way he plays the game with that swag, and, not really caring what people think of him. He just, he plays the game with, joy and, a lot of – he just has excitement to his game, Another one is, let's see – love watching Bryce Harper. Another one where he's just, doesn't really care what anybody thinks. It's always fun to watch those type of players. I'm going to go to Anthony Edwards for basketball. Love watching the way he plays. Same way, kind of like a villain to the game. And I love villains to the game, like the way they approach that. And then probably, there's another good one. I'm going to go with Acuna, same way. Just the way he plays the game with swag and just excitement.
Is there anybody that you want to shout out for helping shape your game and shape you up as an individual?
Just mainly my parents, my coaches, just anybody that's just coached me up and got me to become the player I am right now.
Perfect. And then, so the next thing I want to ask you is, what is your favorite baseball movie?
Baseball movie. I'm gonna go Major League on this one. Just super funny.
Major League.
Love that movie, always.
Okay. Nice. And then, what is your favorite sports movie, just in general?
Sports movie?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with. Let me think. I'm gonna go with old school. No, not old school. Semi-pro with Will Ferrell. Love that movie.
Semi-pro. No, Old School is a sports movie too. No, I'm just kidding. Both phenomenal movies. And the next thing I want to ask you is, what is your favorite TV show?
TV show. Probably Family Guy.
Family Guy. Okay. Cool. And then now you have to assemble 5 of the best superheroes. You can choose from DC. You can choose from Marvel. Any superhero.
I'm gonna go with Batman.
Okay.
Spider-Man. Thor. Love Thor.
Okay.
Who's another one? I gotta think.
No, you got all the time, man.
Let's see. Probably Black Panther.
Okay.
And then probably the Joker, just from all the movies.
Joker, okay. That's a wild card one out there. Okay, sweet. And then let's just say you're at a karaoke party, or let's just say that you just have to go up there and you got to sing something. What is your karaoke song of choice?
Let me see. Trophies by Drake.
Trophies by Drake.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's one of my karaoke songs too. And the last thing is, what can people be expecting from Cleveland Storm baseball next season?
I think we got a lot of returners, so I think it's going to be, I'm excited to see because we got a lot of our core group coming back. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see.